All right, alive, live, live, live. This is the craziest thing, Facebook Live, but here I am live with a brand new hashtag. And I know if I offended anybody, really sorry, but hashtag Holy Shit Monday. Every once in a while, you are enlightened, right? Things just happen, or you learn something you didn't know before, and you say you can't help but say Holy shit, because you had no idea. You had no idea what this was. So yeah, pardon my French, but hashtag Holy Shit Monday, because I've learned some things that I just felt the need to share. And as I'm saying this to you, I'm going to preface this all by saying, I love McDonald's, I love Taco Bell, I love ice cream, and I love cold beer. Now, part of the world would say that stuff is terrible for you. And, just keep in mind that everything I'm about to say, I understand that there's moderation, right? Like life has to be lived with moderation. But this blew my mind today. So I learned some statistics, right? Now, I also know that statistics can be skewed in any different way. So I'm aware of all of that. I'm aware of all of that. But here's some statistics for you. I learned a couple of weeks ago from a pharmacist that 95% of retail pharmaceuticals could be or are related to nutrition deficiencies. So like 95% of the medicine you get at Walgreens and CVS could probably be avoided if we fed our body better. So you get that? 95% of the pharmaceuticals that are sold at retail pharmacies that we take every day could probably be avoided if we were our nutrition was abound in our body. Hey, Michael, what's up? Now, here's what happened today, right? So the United States of America makes up 5% of the population in the world. So USA, 5% of the world population. But we take 60% of the pharmaceuticals. I was like, oh my God, that's crazy. That's crazy. Now, though, for those of you who know me for a long time, you know that I am in the wedding and event business. I do photography and I do video. And I'm in the middle of two big projects, or I should say one big project and one smaller project that are involved with kids, elementary school kids. And I'm doing a montage for one, and I'm doing I record their graduation, the fifth grade graduation, and their circus. Just fun stuff for kids. I started to think about that first circus that I recorded, I'm going to guess 10, 12 years ago. I really don't even remember how long I've been doing this for this particular school. Those kids, the first ones, if they haven't graduated college, they will be soon. And I started to think about this. Are we training our kids today to be on pharmaceuticals, to be taking? Is like that's just our way of life? Is just we grow up and then we medicate? Like I started to think about that. Is that just what we do? We train our kids to eventually medicate? Is that our solution to everything? How many times at that graduation or at that circus do I hear the kids say to their parents, oh, mommy, now we can go to McDonald's? And that's the reward. The reward. Again, I happen to like a quarter pounder with cheese and a Diet Coke, but or did. That's the reward. Is ice cream the reward? Is the bad health, the bad food, is it the reward? Are we training our kids to be nutritionally deficient in the future? Now, my very, very good friends, their son just turned 4. We went to the birthday party yesterday, and as you can imagine, a 4-year-old, he opens up the shirt, even if it's Paw Patrol, he tosses it. It's just what they do. But what was he excited about? The chocolate syrup, the sugary bears. I think you know what I'm talking about. The candy was what he was excited about. It just dawned on me today, and it was a big moment in my head, is that, oh my God, from the moment I think that the kids are tiny, it is as if we are training them to be nutritionally deficient and to eventually medicate. It's just the way it is. It's just what it seems to be. How do we, as adults, as parents, change that? How do we not set them up for nutritional failure as kids? I don't really have an answer for all that. But it just dawned on me today, the pharmaceutical industry, the pharmaceutical machine, it's a machine. And don't get me wrong, we need pharma, we need medicines. They do amazing things. But how much of it is just overdone? How much of it can be avoided? I think a lot. I think a lot. My last visit to the doctor, the I guess she's the nurse, right? The nurse comes in, she's taking all my reports and whatever, and she says to me, "So what are your daily medications?" As if it was assumed because I'm in my 50s, I'm on daily medication. She assumed it. Not do you have any? It's what are your daily medications? And when I said none, this is no joke. She went, "Really?" And I said, "What the hell do you think? Like, what are you expecting of me?" I was floored. They expect me to be on daily medication because I'm in my 50s? My God. So here's my point. Hashtag Holy Shit Monday, mind blown. Pharmaceuticals, while they are wonderful, and we need big pharma, we need medicines to help the sick, how much of it is the machine that is just there to treat us? And they need us to get sick. They need us to get sick. They need us to be unhealthy. Again, not putting them down. But today, as I'm working on these projects for kids, elementary school kids, what is our responsibility as adults to make sure that by the time they reach adulthood, they're not dependent on pharmaceuticals? That was a big moment in my head. All right, so I see Joe and Ivy and Michael were here live. That's awesome. If you're watching this later, just think in your head what I just said and help me. Maybe you can help me. I think it's a big message, and we need to do some serious changing. Hey, man, thanks, everybody. Hashtag Holy Shit Monday.